Hello race fans, Keith Collantine here, introducing the latest new Formula 1 car to break cover for the 2019 season. This is the Toro Rosso STR14. So what's new for Toro Rosso in 2019? Well, for me, one of the most interesting aspects for this team is that they haven't changed engine supplier. If you think about Toro Rosso in recent years, they tended to chop and change between Renault and Ferrari quite a lot. Last year, of course, they switched over to Honda power, and this year they've kept the same brand. Of course, they have the up-to-date 2019 specification, but the important thing for Toro Rosso is they weren't waiting until the late stages of last season for a decision on what power units they were going to be using. That means they've been able to press ahead from an earlier stage with locking down the design of this STR14. The important thing about that is it means they can finalize the layout of the back end of the car much earlier, and there's some big gains to be made there. It may also help them out with reliability. And there's one other benefit that Toro Rosso could gain from sticking with Honda, and that's that their parent team Red Bull is now using the same power unit as well. The two teams are therefore likely to share more components and more of their development. That's got to work out in Toro Rosso's favour. Now, not everything has gone their way during the preparations to put the STR14 on track. The team has lost its highly rated designer James Key, who's on his way to McLaren. He'd been with the team since 2012. And sometimes Toro Rosso has also been held back by acting as something of a kindergarten for Red Bull's junior driver program, and that's been the case this time around as well. Pierre Gasly has moved onwards and upwards to Red Bull. Of course, he had that fantastic fourth place for the team in Bahrain last year. That was only his seventh start for the team. Opposite has happened to Brendan Hartley. He was told his services were no longer needed shortly after the checkered flag dropped in Abu Dhabi last year. So on the driver lineup side, that's meant a surprising return to Formula 1 for the driver who made his debut with this team 5 years ago, Russia's Daniil Kvyat. He spent the last year on Ferrari's simulator program, and his comeback means he is poised to pass Jean-Eric Veurd's record for being Toro Rosso's longest serving driver in terms of the number of races started. Joining Kvyat in the other STR14 is Alexander Albon. The London-born Thai driver took third place in Formula 2 last year. He was actually dropped from Red Bull's Young Driver program back in 2012, but he's returned to the fold after giving up a drive with Nissan's Formula E team to take an unexpected chance to make his Formula 1 debut, and he'll do it in the STR14. For the latest launches ahead of the 2019 F1 season, make sure you're following @racefans.net, and don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube.